We're here today with Tony Webber, CEO of Universal Coal. Tony, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Are you able to share some of the background to Universal?
Universal Coal, which is a PLC, listed on the ASX in about 2010. At the time we had several exploration assets, about 700 odd million tonnes on the balance sheet, and effectively grown from strength to strength since then. Brought the first operation into production in 2014, and last year we brought the second operation into production, which I'm happy to announce now is in steady state, and obviously looking to develop further the third, the fourth, and carry on with the growth profile.
And just touching on the growth profile, what is the company looking in terms of expanding its operations?
Currently, I mean, the Kangala operation, with the acquisition of Elof next door, we're looking at doubling that production in the longer term. We've got substantial resource and reserve base there, so we've got ample opportunity to expand. NTC in its own right has got 20 years of life on the current production profile, which is 2 million tonnes sales annualised. So there alone, production, we're looking at significantly over 5 million tonnes of sales. Brockfontein, likewise, fully permitted at the moment. It's ready to pull the trigger. All we need is a sales agreement.
And is there much opportunity for further acquisitions in South Africa?
Yes, there is. I mean, the majors obviously disposing of some of their assets. I mean, NCC was one of those that we acquired, which was mothballed at the time. We brought back into production on the back of adjacent resource base, brought it to life with 20 years of reserves. Effectively, there are other disposals going on, so we'll always kick the tyres, have a look at them. If we like what we see, we'll dig into it, and if we don't, we pass and we move on to the next one. We've got a growth pipeline of existing assets, Brockfontein, as I mentioned. We've got Arnott South. So the future is good for Universal in terms of growth.
And announcing a dividend?
Oh, that's a big moment. I mean, we always said it was going to happen. I mean, our long-suffering shareholder, we owe them something. And we've always said, once we've got 2 operations up and running, that's the right time to do it. So I'm glad to say it's just been delivery on another instance. And effectively, the important thing now is to balance growth and returns. And I think we're in a good position where we can actually achieve that.
And looking forward, what should shareholders be focused on?
I think as shareholders, on the one hand, you're going to have the growth, on the other hand, you're going to have the returns on the dividend side of things. It's obviously been a long time coming. I mean, to develop a resource company, a bulk commodity, it takes time to bring that to fruition. We've got 2 operations now. We've got exposure to the export pricing, APR4, which at the present moment is obviously running. So we've got that exposure. And we've also got domestic coal, which is more an annuity type return basis, long-term contracts in place. So it gives you certainty of the cash flows going forward. But then on the other hand, you've got the growth opportunities, both disposals and greenfields and brownfields expansion. More importantly for us is obviously brownfields because it lowers the cost of capital. So it's a nice balanced company at the moment with growth and returns.
Tony, exciting times ahead for Universal Coal.
Definitely.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.